back to my channel, and if you are new here, my name is Josephine and I am the founder of the Owusu Collective and a business strategist for female purpose-driven coaches, content creators and creative entrepreneurs. I'm excited to have you here. It is a Wednesday afternoon and I am about to jump on a call with my accountability partner. So we're just checking in to see what we've been working on the past weeks and what we're going to be focusing on the next week. I love it because it kind of keeps us on our toes. And then after that, I am meeting my walking buddy for a lunchtime walk. She's a teacher, so she usually isn't working from home, but she is today. And so I'm excited to go for a lunchtime walk, as I've not been walking for the past week, as it has really been hectic and back and forth between where I live and in London. So I will take you with me there, and this afternoon I will also be editing. I'm still getting into the groove of my process for YouTube, so trying to iron that out, but yep, I'll be editing. And then I've got a few strategy calls as well, so they're going to go into the early evening as one of my clients is based in Arizona. So I'm excited to take you along with me. I'm hoping to also have some time to just map out my content for YouTube and also for LinkedIn. So if I have the time to do that, I will bring you along with me for that as well. I hope you enjoy. Good afternoon, Dee. How are you? So I am on my walk now. I had my meeting with my accountability partner, so I'll get you up to speed on that when I get back home. So I've just gotten back home from my lunchtime walk, and it was so good to just get moving. I feel really great and ready to tackle everything that I'm going to be doing for the rest of the day. It just reminds me how much I need to prioritize my walks. As I mentioned, the last week and a half has been so hectic that I've not been able to do my walks and I've really missed it. So I need to get back to prioritizing my walks and making it a non-negotiable. And the good thing is I'm probably going to do a morning walk and a lunchtime walk. I'm going to try and do that every day, at least for the summer. I'm going to really try and do that and get my steps on. But yeah, I feel so good and ready for the rest of the day. So it's a few hours later and I'm just about to get on a strategy call with Andrea, who's a writing coach and also a YouTuber. So yeah, we've got a strategy call now. I told you earlier that the weather was nice. This afternoon it has rained like crazy. I don't know what's going on with the summer this year, but it actually feels like summer in the UK is not really summer. I'm hoping that we'll get some sun, but yeah, it's still warm. But I'm going to jump on this call. Hello. So, on a good note, I'm so proud of you, LinkedIn. And I saw you had so much engagement.
Yeah.
Hello everyone, so I had a quick strategy call with Andrea and that was great, and now I am just mapping out my social media content. So I'm mapping out my YouTube content and my LinkedIn content. Now, the reason being is I'm not a social media whiz, I'm a strategist. And I've just found that there's just so much content to create. So I want to kind of have a more streamlined process and just kind of be a bit more intentional and plan things ahead so that I'm not scrambling to post content. And so, because I am busy and I'm working on not only things to do with the business, but actually trying to get content out there, I figured out the key is planning. That's with everything. If you don't plan, if you don't schedule, it's not going to happen. And so I'm just going to take some time out now and just plan my content. What I'm going to do is create a loose schedule for YouTube for the next 3 months. For LinkedIn, I will plan content week by week. I just find it's easier, and if anything comes up as well, it's easier to be able to respond to things that are happening. And for Instagram, I'm not going to overly plan the content. I will repurpose content for my LinkedIn because LinkedIn is the platform that I am focusing on, LinkedIn and YouTube. So I will repurpose content from my LinkedIn onto my Instagram. And I just kind of want to also just brainstorm some ideas for stories as well. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do right now. So I'm going to be using this content calendar to plan my YouTube and LinkedIn content. I actually got this template from another YouTuber who I've followed for years called Catherine Manning, and I will link her channel in the description box below. I think it's such a great content calendar. It helps you to have an overview of all of your different platforms and the dates. I think is brilliant. So I'm going to just quickly show you how it works. On the top, I've got the 4 types of content that I want to create. I haven't started the short form content yet, but I've put it in there because it's something that I plan to do in the future. And the same with a blog and a newsletter. So right now I'm focusing on YouTube and LinkedIn. I have put in my branding colors because wherever I can, I just put my branding in and it just makes the document look brighter. And the way she's done everything is you've got the months on the left-hand side, the weeks, and then you've got the actual specific dates. And what I do is I look at this calendar, I look at what I have coming up. So, for example, if there's any events, or whether it be business events, whether it's speaking engagements, workshops, any kind of events that I would want to create content about, I will look at that as well. So, this particular tab is the actual schedule for what content is going to go out when. This is to have an overview of what content will be going out when. I've also duplicated this tab and created a production schedule. This is the production in person in me. And so this is my actual schedule on how I'm actually going to film or create or write the content. As you can see here, I have changed the headings. So I've put filming, I've put editing, I've put writing, and then I've put blog, newsletter, LinkedIn, editing. I'm a firm believer in batch working. And so it's all about, whenever I'm filming, film all the content at the same time. Whenever I'm editing, edit at the same time. Same, likewise with writing and stuff. And so the reason why I decided to go a step further and create a production schedule is I think it's great that I have a overview of what content is going out when, but the production schedule helps me to now map out when I'm actually going to create the content so that it will be ready for when it needs to go live. So this is what I'm going to be doing now. I am going to map out what needs to be filmed when for YouTube, when it needs to be edited, and then I need to map out when I'm writing for my LinkedIn posts. And as I have mentioned, I'm all about the batch working. I will link Catherine Manning's channel in the description box below if I can find the video where she talks about her content calendar. I will link it. I highly recommend this. It's really great to just have a whole overview, and it's from January to December 2023. So what I ended up doing is a brain dump of ideas for LinkedIn. The good thing is I actually have a bank of ideas already and half written posts for LinkedIn. So what I did was just continue to just write down any other ideas. I looked through the ideas that I have, and I've actually got about a month's worth of content. So the plan is that I'm going to schedule when I want those to go. So for accountability, I want to post on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays on LinkedIn, and I want to get consistent with that. And so I've actually got enough ideas that I can map those things out and maybe leave some space for anything, any spontaneous posts or posts in response to something that might have happened in my industry. So yeah, so that was good. And then I started mapping out ideas for YouTube as well, but that's going to take me a bit longer. So I'm going to continue with that tomorrow, and because it's getting into the evening now. But yeah, I'm really happy from a LinkedIn perspective, and then I'm still kind of mapping out the YouTube side as well. I've looked at the next 3 months, any kind of events, any things that I'm doing, which I'd like to share with you. I have included them. So yes, I'm learning when it comes to this content creation side, and it's something that I'm still tweaking, but it's been a productive day. I'm really happy with what I've achieved for my LinkedIn content. So I think that's great. Good afternoon. It is future me. I wanted to jump on here. It's been a bit of a crazy week. And I just wanted to kind of just explain everything that's been going on. I think between doing this Women in Entrepreneurship course and content creation for YouTube, LinkedIn, and also just trying to run a business. And I had a church conference last weekend, which you will get some insight into in hopefully the next vlog. It has been insane. And so it's just been really, really busy. I had to kind of just figure out what I needed to prioritize. So yeah, so last week was just a bit crazy. It was insane, but things are looking good. I'm excited. There's a lot of content that is going to be coming your way. I've really been putting some systems in place, and I'm just doing a lot of batch content creation. So for my LinkedIn, I was doing really well, but I was finding it was becoming stressful just trying to keep up with my posting 3 times a week. And so what I've done is I've kind of slowed down a bit. I'm still engaging on the platform, but I slowed down a bit the past 2 weeks. And this week I've basically written about 15 posts. It's just wonderful when you have these So I've written about 15 posts and I'm basically going to schedule them out. So this is really exciting because I just want to be consistent. As I've mentioned to you, that is one of the main focuses at the moment for my LinkedIn and my YouTube. I wasn't able to post a video last week for YouTube just because of everything was just a bit too crazy. And it was like, okay, one of the things that I'm not going to do is put my health at risk. And so I had to make that decision to just pause and everything. But as I've mapped out my content for the next few months, it's going to be much easier. I know exactly what I'm filming and everything. And I can also just create some content ahead of time as well so that that doesn't happen again. I just want to make sure that I'm consistent. So yeah, so that is what has been going on with me. But I just wanted to jump on, explain that things have been crazy, but I hope you're enjoying the vlog so far. Basically, they're going down so that they can pass to go down there.
How many hundred? These are the hundred. We'll tell you how many years. Must be like 200 years old.
Yeah, it's solid. Me and my friend have just come on a walk and we've literally just managed to capture, yeah, a lock being open. Yeah, we've managed to capture a lock being opened. I'm learning something new. I've never seen anything like this. And so we're going to see this boat that's just come in. We're going to see it rise up. This is so cool. So we saw it, the water go down when another boat was coming in, and then this boat happened to This has been a nice unexpected walk. Seeing locks opened and closed. Hello everyone, it is future me again. Oh my gosh, I wanted to just talk about the walk that you just saw. It was so lovely. I don't always walk along the canal, but on this particular day, me and my friend was like, do you want to walk down the canal? And I was like, why not? I mentioned to you, I think in a few vlogs back, that things had gotten really hectic and I had a week where I had not done my walking, and realized that I needed to just start prioritizing that no matter how busy things get, because for me, walking, it helps to just clear my mind. It helps with my creativity. It's just great to get out into the fresh air. If there's anything stressful that's going on, it just helps to bring another perspective. There's just something about walking which it just does something for me. And it's just lovely to just get outside, get some fresh air, connect with nature. And what I've loved about my walks is there's always something different. No walk is the same. So every single time when we go on our walks and we're just showing up for ourselves, there's always something that happens, whether it's we see some animals or we see the sunrise or the sunset. There's just always something. And the surprise with yesterday's walk was we actually got to see locks being opened and closed on the canal, which I hadn't seen before. And so that was really cool and interesting to just watch how it works. So that was a really lovely treat, actually. And it was lovely weather as well, because we've not had the best weather in the UK. And so it was a perfect day for us to go down on the canal and to actually see the locks opening and closing. It just reminded me, prioritize those walks no matter what. Protect them at all costs. But I hope you enjoyed seeing that process as much as I did. Good afternoon. It is a few days later. It has been quite a hectic week. And I will catch you up to speed, but I wanted to jump on here and just share that I've been invited to a private screening of a film called Joyride, from the co-writers of Crazy Rich Asians. And so I am going with my friend. So really excited to go and check that out. I will let you know what I think. The film is coming out this weekend in the UK. I got the tickets from a company called See It First. I've been on their mailing list for years, so I've watched lots of preview screenings through them, and I'm really excited to go and check it out. So I'll let you know what I think. Hey everyone, so I am just walking back home. My friend just has driven us back to the village and I'm walking back after watching the film. I will let you know when I get home what I thought of it, but it's really nice to have finished the film. It's like 8, just after 8, probably 8:15, and it's nice that it's still bright, and yeah, feels like I still have an evening, which is lovely. This is why I love summer. Hey guys, so I am back home now. I have just put my hair up in a bun because I am warm. I just wanted to quickly update you on the movie before I tuck into my cheeky McDonald's, because it's just one of those days. So the movie was okay. It was good. There was some bits where it was funny and where I had some takeaway moments. Like there was something talking about, if you don't know where, I don't remember the quote, but if you don't know where you come from, how do you know who you are? I'm probably destroying it. I'll put it up on the screen, the actual quote, which was really kind of like, that's so true. So there were little moments like that. It was you know, there were some bits which was really good. It was shot really well. There was quite a lot of swearing, and anyone who knows me, yeah, swearing, I'm just like, ugh. It's something that you can't usually avoid in films, but it was a lot. And there were some very vulgar bits. So yeah, it was okay. But yeah, I just wanted to give you my honest opinion. Aside from the swearing and some of the vulgar bits, there were actually some teaching moments as well. It's really weird when I'm watching movies, I always get lessons. It's like I get things from them and just kind of life lessons. It's really weird. It's just how my brain works. But yeah, I just wanted to kind of share that with you. So this evening, I am going to watch a YouTube vlog. Lydia Lease Millen. I need to catch up on her vlog. So I am going to watch that. And then I am going to actually do a bit of editing and then call it a night. But thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this vlog. I know it was a mishmash of a lot of different things, but thanks for watching, and drop in the comments what you would like to see more of. And if you watch this to the end, also drop a popcorn emoji in the comments as well. So until next week's video, I hope you have a lovely week, and I will see you then.